How's it going, guys? It's time again for another video. As you can see by the title, this is probably not what you're expecting. We were supposed to be doing an autocross this weekend, but the autocross got canceled. So instead we're working on the car. It's a nice day. It's 84 degrees outside. It was killing me all day at work just to get home and start doing stuff. So we're finally going to get around to putting on the Rocket Bunny version 1 front splitter and side skirts. I'm about to bring them out right now. We're gonna take the Dremel and clean them up some. There is some imperfections, so we want to get that sanded down real nice. And we're gonna go back over them with some 600 grit, and then we're gonna paint them down a nice flat black. And tomorrow we're going to work on getting them installed. So let's go and get these things sanded down. All right, so what we're gonna start with first is taking the Dremel and going around some of the edges of the front lip. The side skirts, they look pretty good. I'm just gonna scuff them up and paint them. But as you can see, the front lip here just has some imperfections around the top, and it just has this increased ledge like all the way around it. So we're just gonna go through and clean that up. And you know, that's pretty, it's typically normal when you pull parts out of the mold anyway. Not really a big deal. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the product. It's gonna be pretty straightforward to get it on there. It's not gonna require too much prep work at all, other than, you know, some sanding and painting, which you have to do with anything. But let's go get started on this. Okay, now we got that all done, and use the Dremel, we know, to find that lip up. And I highly recommend when you're doing this, please wear safety glasses. You know, if you do any kind of orbital, you know, sanding or using a Dremel, it's definitely best to use safety glasses. All those particles come out, you know, real fine. They'll get in your eyes, you know, in your mouth, all over you, and it definitely stings a little bit, you know, when they're swimming around there in your corneas. But here's what it looks like now. It's not very pretty, but it's not going to matter once it's all sanded down and painted. All that's going to be hidden. So now I'm going to run over both the front splitter and the side skirts with some 400 grit, and we're going to get to painting. Alright, we got these all sanded down, washed off. I'm going to dry them off real good, and we're going to start painting. I'll show you what they look like now, though, before we start the whole painting process. Now, I'm not actually going to take my camera outside with me to film painting, but I am going to take my phone with me, so I'll get some shots in between, but I'm not going to, like, you know, be too specific about what I do, but I will show you guys what I am doing. As for the whole painting process, I'm not painting, you know, it's going to be kind of half-assed, to be honest with you. I'm not worried about painting, you know, the whole piece. Just worried about, you know, laying down good paint on what's going to show. Everything else is going to be bolted to the car or under the car. You're not going to see it. So my main focus areas is the points that will be seen. Other than that, you know, I'm just going to kind of lay paint wherever I see fit. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to let them sit overnight, and we're going to get them done in the morning, hopefully after work. So let's see how it goes. Alright guys, sorry I have to cut this video short. We did get the side skirts on. I'm going to include the front lip install in the next video. Also, I'm sorry if, you know, you guys were kind of expecting a how-to tutorial kind of, you know, video. The thing is, Dad wanted to help me, and I was cool with it, and we just kind of, you know, took it as a father-son bonding experience. You know, so I didn't really want to get the camera out, you know, and intrude, you know, on that. So we just kind of enjoyed ourselves, you know, spent some time together and slapped the side skirts on. Anyway, I'm really busy. I'm actually filming this while driving. I'm going to try to get this, you know, video out as quick as I can. So that's the plan right now. I do have a couple videos planned other than just the front lip. But that, you can definitely expect to see that soon. I plan on doing that next week. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.